or if they weighed you down, you just keep on taking action connected to the power, connected to the quantum field. Because if you disconnect, what happens? You go back, you start from the beginning. It's when you start gaining momentum, and you don't fall, where miracles start to happen. This is where the quantum compound effect gets activated, and then it starts pop, one miracle, pop, another miracle, pop, another miracle, and then pop, 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 miracles after miracles. And we're back again with 100x journey. Welcome back. And today I have another powerful, very powerful episode for you. So, what is 100x if you're new to me, which I'm new to the world, most likely, but not for very long, because 100x is going to be the method that is going to bring miracles to the population. So get ready. I know I am envisioning, because it's so breakthrough. And in fact, it's not even something new. 100x is how ancient civilizations, even before Christ, before Jesus Christ, this is how people were doing life, one with the power. In fact, there are mystery schools. Type in Google mystery schools, ancient times, and look what you find for yourself. You're going to see that these mystery schools, what they knew was this secret. And this secret is that we and God are one. But I want to remove the God from the religion. What I want to bring here is science, which is quantum field. The quantum field is the science behind God. Because if you think about it, God, it's still a human concept. The people who wrote the Bible and who wrote the Quran and who wrote the Kabbalah and who wrote all of the beautiful books. I'm not a very religious people, so I might have been mistaken. I apologize for that. But all of these beautiful people, they were still human. They were living in their human experience. So they were writing about this other super powerful human self, which they call God. But if you think about it, if we are all energy, and again, it's proven by quantum physics that at the core, every single thing in this planet and beyond in the universe, it's vibration, which proves that we are energy. So isn't it more real to think that what started the Big Bang, what people call God, is this powerful energy that started to manifest itself through the universe, planets, oceans, animals, people? Yes, it's still the same energy, which is God, but it's the science behind God, what I am into it. So when I talk about God, which I call it quantum God, which is the science behind God, it's my way of calling it, then you can remove all of the religious weight that that name might bring you. Because if you cannot put yourself as God, put yourself as the quantum field, which again is the science behind God. 100x is quantum leaping like God. When we are powered by the quantum field, what does powered by the quantum field means? It means when you are connected to this source of everything. Most of the times we are disconnected, if not all of the time. How do you know when you are connected to the quantum field? Your body feels so open. Your nervous system is relaxed because you are joyful, happy. You feel a lot of trust. That's when you are connected. When you're connected, you feel unlimited, which is who we really are. But think about how many times you felt this way. Can we tell that it's not so many? Well, most of the times what happens, we are constricted. There's a lot of weight in our shoulders because life is too heavy. So when we are constricted, when we have doubts, when we have negative thoughts, when we have a lot of worries inside of us, we are disconnected from the quantum field. And it's because we forget that who we really are, our true nature, is quantum God. The quantum field is God. We and God are one. And this has been the secret that in the ancient times, people knew it. And you know what happened? You know what happened with this secret? I'm going to tell you. And again, everything that I'm telling you can go and Google it. You can do the same research as I did. What happened is that people were living in this beautiful power within type of life. And then religion, government, and all of this humanness started to understand that it was a threat for people to be so powerful. So they started to burn the books. Yes, they burned most of the books, not all of them, because hey, this is me sharing it because I have found the secret. So they burned all of the books. They burned the people. They called them crazy, and they burned the people who were teaching about this power within. So what happened is that this secret was kept very underground, so underground that it was in the 1500s that it started to crack up. In fact, if you follow Neville Goddard, which I'm a big fan of Neville Goddard, this is the same philosophy. This is how Neville Goddard got to the same secret. And that's why Neville Goddard talks a lot about the Bible, how it was written with a different understanding. Now, the way that he explains the Bible is the same thing that I'm sharing here with you, that we and the power are one. So when you really understand that, and I shared in my very first video my journey towards this secret, this understanding, this feeling of being one with the power. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I do forget because hey, I am human too. So sometimes I forget, but then I go back and I connect again to the quantum field and I remember again. So that is what 100x is, and it took me a long time. But again, this is a movement that I'm building. So I am proving my method. My method is that when you connect to the quantum field, day in, day out, you start to carry a different type of energy. And with that energy, when you use your superpowers, our manifestation powers, which I talk about it in my previous video, when you use your superpowers, these powers are powered by God, by the quantum field. So miracles start to happen in our life. And I cannot wait. This is kind of my biggest desire when people in this community start having miracle after miracle, and they understand that the reason why they're having miracles is because they have been connecting to the quantum field. So today I want to share about two things. The very first thing is 100x is not about getting 100x results. You can have 100x and even 1000x results. It's my philosophy, or it's my message. Why 10x, which is the human way of making improvements? Why 10x when you can 100x? And that's why the 100x came about. But in reality, it's 100, 1000, and it's infinite x. You can infinite x your results when you really tap into this secret and connect every single day and start taking action from this empowered self. So 100x is really not about getting things, because most people in the manifestation world, and this is, I being there for many years, and I feel that most people are teaching us how to use our manifestation powers, which they don't call it manifestation powers, I call it powers, but how to manifest, which is our innate power, how to manifest to get the things. And getting the things is what is wrong, because they are teaching us that when we get the house, when we get the car, when we get the husband or the wife, when we get the things, we are going to feel better. We're going to be more happy, as if manifesting the things will make you feel happier. And that is completely wrong. You do not need the things to make you feel happy. And I'm here telling you this after I lost everything that I thought that was giving my power. How or why? Well, 4 years ago, I left my marriage of 17 years empty handed because I signed a prenup. And I had to lose the big house, which this is my ex-husband's house. He is on vacations and I still get to enjoy it because I was able to turn everything around. So I lost the big house, I lost the luxury cars, I lost the vacations, I lost all of the things that I thought that was giving me my status, my power. I even had to lose my big Instagram account of 80,000 followers to understand that it's not the numbers that give me power. So I lost it. I know how it feels to lose it. And today I feel so, so, so powerful without having the thing. So, yes, you can be extremely happy, fulfilled. You can have peace, freedom, joy, all of the things without the big things. And that has been a beautiful learning. That's the main reason why I'm here sharing this journey. So my journey, my 100x journey, is I already have all of the 10x results. I created beautiful things in my life, but now I understand that I can 100x. So that's why I don't want to wait till I 100x to show you that it works. I want to 100x with you. I want you to 100x with me. This is not something that I want to just do it for myself. I want to prove it so my kids can understand that they can do it too. And you can do it too. Everyone can do it. And I understand that you need proof. Yes, like everyone else in this world, we need proof to see if it works. So this is me showing the journey. I don't need proof. I don't need proof because I understand that when you work with the quantum field, you have to believe to bring into your experience. So I am believing, I'm very convicted. Why? Because I already have a little bit of proof. So let me share. And this is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you can see this, but I'm going to put it bigger in the screen so you can see better. What you see here, it's a lineal life. This is how we were conditioned to do life. You first go to school, you then go to university, then you get a job, then you get married, then you have kids, all in like a sequential step by step system. Same thing with income. You first start with 10,000, then you move to 20, then to 30, then you go to 40, then you jump to 50, 60. It's all in a very linear way. And this is where we have been trained to live by time. But time, it's an illusion. Time is really an illusion because we are living moment to moment. In fact, when we receive money, it happens, boom, in a moment. Let's say that you receive your salary or you receive someone pays you for something, it pays you in a moment. Everything is happening moment by moment, but we are seeing it as time. But there is no time. Time, again, it's an illusion. So, this is how we are doing life. We are doing life in a very linear way. However, I found that there is a much better way of doing life when you connect to the quantum field. And again, when you connect to the quantum field, you're connected to the source of everything where there is no time, it's only space. Which means you can manifest, which is bring into your experience from energy into matter at any moment, anything. It doesn't require time. So, again, as humans, we are trained, conditioned to live through this linear world. And there is something that happens when you start to get connected to the quantum field. When you connect to the quantum field, which is when you feel super happy, joyful, unconditionally happy, which means it doesn't matter if you are having if you're on vacations. Let's say that you're on vacations, of course you're going to be happy because you are in a beautiful place. But when you come back to work, are you going to be happy? If you keep on being happy, then that is unconditionally happy. It doesn't matter the circumstances. You're just happy no matter what. That's when you're connected to the quantum field. But what happens? What is this? And what is this? This is life. Life happens, and then something shows up in our experience that it makes us lose our power. And then what happens when we lose our power? We go back to the beginning. So then we start to take action again, and we start getting results. And then what happens? Boom, something shows up in our experience. Again, usually this that shows up in our experience is always the same thing. What happens? You go back. And this is how we do life. This is how human life is. You start again, you fall, boom, you lose your power, you go back. You do again, you fall, boom, you lose power, you go back. And this is life. So we never get the quantum compound effect to work. And this is where miracles happen. The quantum starts as linear. So we cannot bypass the linear at the beginning. But then, if every time this thing that shows up in your life, making you lose your power, you don't lose it, guess what happens? You keep advancing. And then you're going to be tested again. And if you don't lose it, you keep advancing. And if you stop losing your power, which means you gain emotional mastery, the things that weighed you down, they stop weighing you down. Or if they weighed you down, you just keep on taking action connected to the power, connected to the quantum field. Because if you disconnect, what happens? You go back, you start from the beginning. Is when you start gaining momentum, and you don't fall, where miracles start to happen. This is where the quantum compound effect gets activated. And then it starts, pop, one miracle, pop, another miracle, pop, another miracle, and then pop, 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 miracles after miracles. So I did have the experience of receiving, I went through this method last summer. I went through things that usually make me lose my power. And what happens? Because I was going through my method, I kept going and I said, no, I know that this is something that it usually made me lose my power. It's not going to make me lose my power now. So I kept going. And suddenly, boom, one check for 4,000. Boom, another check for 6,000 from the government. Boom, 40,000 out of the blue from something that it was for sale for more than 22 years that I even forgot. So miracles started to happen in my life. So I had the experience. I know this works. What happened after that? Boom, I just fell off again. And because I had this experience and I want to keep on doing it and I want to keep on having miracle after miracle, this is why I decided to do this journey with you and showing you how I am connecting back to my power until the quantum compound effect shows up again in my life, which I know it will. It will start bringing miracles in my life out of the blue. What is a miracle? Is something that you do not even expect. And what is even better, you cannot comprehend with your human brain. It's like, how did that happen? Like, and suddenly everything aligns and you just, you receive. And this is the secret of 100x. And I'm going to be sharing this in so much detail. I'm going to share my story. I'm going to share every single struggle that I had and all of the struggles that I'm still having and how I'm overcoming it and how I'm still connecting to the quantum field. And you will witness my miracles pop in anytime soon. It can happen at any moment. Again, it's moment by moment. There's no time is an illusion. So, how did you like my method now that I explained it? And it's all beautifully backed by science. That's what I love the most. This is not anymore woo-woo or mystical. This compound effect that I call it quantum compound effect, if you think about it, is the energy taking inertia. It builds more momentum, more momentum, more momentum, more momentum, it explodes. But what happens with most of us human beings? We just cut it. Because again, human emotions. And this is what I will be sharing a lot along this journey, how I am overcoming my human emotions because, hey, I am a human too. And I do have my emotions, but I've gained so much mastery in my emotions and I'm going to share that too. But for today, that's it because this video went a little bit longer than I desired. So it is my intention that with these videos, you can feel, oh my God, that's the secret. Because yes, I can help you comprehend all of this in your human brain, but can you feel something? I want you to feel, put a hand in your chest. Again, can you feel a sense of hope? Can you feel a sense of, ooh, there's light after the tunnel? That is the quantum field talking through our body. Every sensation that we are having is this beautiful energy talking to us. So if you felt it, that is the sign that this is the way. So if you like what I'm sharing, I want to invite you to keep on going deeper with me because one of the big things that I am doing to connect to the quantum field is my 3-step method, which I am sharing in a lot of detail inside my 100x quantum gym. Yes, I created, or best said, I am creating. I'm in the process of creating, and this is part of the journey. I'm in the process of creating a quantum gym where we are going to charge our energetic being every single day. Just like you charge your phone, we have to charge ourselves because we are energetic beings. 99.9 energy, 0.1 matter. And yes, we go to the gym to look good, to feel good. But what about our energetic body? This is why I am creating my 100x quantum gym. If you desire to be part of it, again, it's really in the beginning stages. You will become a founding member, and a founding member will mean the world to me. So I cannot wait to see you inside my quantum gym. And for the rest of you, well, still for everyone who's watching this video, I'll see you again tomorrow in my 100x journey. I'll see you very soon. Bye.